Hello, we're going to do some duels on GeoGuessr. We're in Gold 1 division. We're going to change things a little bit for today. We're going to go no move. We're going to do 5 and see how we get on. And that's just to round out the week's worth and have some spare time tomorrow to think about all the videos, ideas and things, and move on for... Anyway, I'm waffling while we should be playing. Feels Eastern European. That looks like it could be a larder. Could we be in Russia? Oh, I've just... Yeah, and I'm on no move. I was going to try and move then, but I can't. So, are we more likely to be Russia, or could we be in the Ukraine? I think Russia. Not super confident. We'll go Moscow with the tiniest of hedges by being on the eastern end of it. So in case it's one of the other cities, if our opponent plonks very center of Moscow, we slightly win. Oh, we slightly win anyway. They've gone Eastern Europe. Yeah, not a bad shout. It's fairly close, but yeah, that doesn't feel right. I don't really understand how I got so many points. It's because the pins aren't directed along the lines, isn't it? So it made it look like they were much closer than they really were. Can we tell which side we're driving on there? Not really. There's no lines, so that's an issue. We don't know car meta, so that won't help. So the sun is to the south with the shadow pointing to the north. So we're in the northern hemisphere, but my only thoughts were US or possibly Nordic, and I think without the yellow probably makes it Norway, and if it's the US then US Canada, then we're pretty much game over already, I think, at this point. Okay, wouldn't have thought of that. Survived though. Actually, it couldn't have been game over, could it? Because we won the first round, so the max they could get was 5k, but it would have done a lot of damage. So do we think there's a South American vibe? Which of course is more what you have to go on, doing no move. There's a slight feel of Japan in some ways, but the bridge just says no to that. Where's the sun? The sun is in the south. Okay, that's interesting. Could be the northern areas of South America then, or Central America even? Maybe Mexico? This is where we show we're completely clueless though, because I mean it could be Europe, could be, you know, and this is why we need to rethink the videos, because doing endless videos of being incompetent, it's going to get tiresome, isn't it? If it isn't already way beyond that. I think we're going to hope that although the equator's there, there's some element of we're in the southern hemisphere summer, and it's here somewhere. And beyond that, I don't know. And taking more time is not gonna, I'm not gonna gain anymore from taking longer over that. Yeah, that was a tricky one, wasn't it? I mean, we're pretty level now. They're still ahead, but it was dangerous. We were both so far away though that it was never gonna finish anyone off. That's not a follow car, is it? We've got grey truck. Could it be Botswana? Can we tell what side we're driving on? We're kind of just down the middle, aren't we? Because we can. They look like they're more over to the right. I don't know if that really helps, because I wouldn't trust it. They might just be swinging wide on the turn. I don't know. I'm going to... Could be Botswana, could be South Africa. I don't think Eswatini or Lesotho. I'm not sure whether they have this car at all. Where is it? Oh, Kenya. Maybe I was driving on the right then. I need to double check on the driving sides though. Yeah, no No snorkel though. This looks very US unless we see a load of French on there, at which point we might think it might be Canada, that Royal Bank of Canada. I think we're just gonna go. Actually, gonna go Montreal. I was thinking maybe Ottawa, but I'm gonna go Montreal. Does it actually give that away anywhere on here? It's too late now because I've guessed, but Central Station, but no city name on it. Okay, it was Montreal. Nice. Yeah, all three decent shouts though, aren't they? The three biggest French-speaking cities. I think we were close to there. That looks Eastern European, but there's a South American vibe maybe. Do we have any rifts? Doesn't look like it. What's this all about? Random bit of concrete wall up there. If only we could read that. The stones? Stones actually almost suggest Asia, but I don't think that's true. I think Eastern Europe, but I might. And this is a bit of a risk, quite a big risk. We're by a lake, aren't we? There's got good lakes. Just for some reason, it could be Croatia. No, it's not. It was Albania. I didn't see any rift. GG. I was looking for rift because I did have a feel of Albania or Montenegro, but no, it wasn't the case. Okay, that's one. Let's go again. Alright, that's a good clue. I think that might be Chile flag. Which, unless you've got good region guessing, I don't. Isn't that helpful? Because it's super long and you could still be thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away from where you want to be. Right. West. They're west. What are we on here? North? What's our road doing? Road is east-west. We tell what that is? No. East-west road, mountains to the west. I mean, maybe we're not in Chile, but there was a flag. Maybe we're here somewhere. No, further south. Quite a big hit. That's a long way south, isn't it? But yeah, on the border with Argentina, but looking west at the mountains. Okay, this feels like South America again. Again, potentially Chile. Straight out to the sea there. In the northwest. So that could be here, couldn't it? Should we just do that? And it's hedging halfway up Chile as well. Watch it be somewhere completely different. Well, let's immediately see an alto sign and go, oh, Central America. But no, we got lucky. Look at that. Hello. Feels Russian. Yes, we have Cyrillic. Can't read it fast enough, and I really need to speed that up, and nothing there's suggesting city. Maybe Bibori? Is that a city, or is that not a city? Right, what's our orientation? Is very much north-south on this, and is that looking out of the city? You know what? I might just I might just head to Moscow on that one. Yeah, let's just do it. Got lucky, but minimal points. It's way over Eastern Russia. Well, let's be fair, there's much again to get right to the east, but yeah, it was a long way away. Harrington Hospital, exit 3. Kind of think that might make us somewhere in... Wait, I was thinking the Americas, North America, but what side are we all driving on? We're all driving on the same side. The signage is on the right, so I think we're driving on the right. It must be a massive split highway. Exit 3, gonna go. I think it's a bit of a gamble. Just throw a Montana at that? Really not sure. Ouch. It's a big hit. Where was it? Yeah, wouldn't have thought of there. So what's this car then? I don't recognize this car. We're on an island of some sort. Small island. Wait, where was that? Someone told me. Oh no, that was Tunisia. Green follow car. Someone told me on the comments, didn't we? That's clearly not the case here. We are not in Tunisia. I'm not sure if we're on a small island though. Got a pretty much north-south thing going on. I just have no idea. It's not the reunion car. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess at Mauritius to see how that goes. Got lucky. Wait, South Africa? Really? No, I've got that. Never seen that car before. Interesting poles. Any blobs? I don't know my blobs. Very flat, very wide plains. Okay, there's a bit of a lift there. No idea. Concrete road. Can we see what direction? What's going on with the sun? Oh, it's just very west. That's not very helpful. Wait, this is unique to somewhere. And I don't know where. I'm gonna go Ukraine. Wasn't Ukraine, Romania. Oh, it's nearly over. We're just surviving by the skin of our teeth. Japan then. Hiroshima Prefecture. I think Hiroshima is... I'm just gonna go in the middle of it. They've gone as well though. Oh, we win that round. Just. Just gonna go with a fast Denmark on that. The V. Yes. Bringing it back. We're still behind. We're moving to 3.5x damage. Any mistake by either of us now and the other person wins, basically. Yeah, I think South America maybe, this one. Could it be Spain? We're driving on the left. Of course we're not. I think South America, and other than that, just pure struggle. I have no clue. Bowles would tell me, Ballard might tell me, Humble Blades might tell me, but I'm getting nothing. There's not enough on there to tell me whether it could be Portuguese. Maybe not Brazil though, not Colombia, because not a cross and not a black back to the sign. So do we hedge the whole of the rest of South America with a northern Argentina base? I think they win. Yeah. Well played. Not too bad. It just went too far north on the hedge for that, but not too bad. $8.30? Come on, that's a big gap. Would be guessing at Europe, I think. Need to learn car meta. Is that a wall? Is that a river? Is that a road? Doesn't help in any way, to be honest. What about shadow? What's going on there? Yeah, sun's in the south. Kind of was thinking it's got to be Europe anyway. Maybe if I knew where autumn coverage was. It's quite a big pine that though, isn't it? So I don't know, maybe Eastern Europe, but not entirely sure. Could be Baltic, I guess. How did we do? We actually came off best on that. Okay, interesting. More autumn coverage. Interesting wall. I think Europe again. I don't know what this double pole thing is. That would tell us something. Not Japan maybe with that. Do we need to look for a rift? Don't see a rift. I'm still gonna go with Albania though, because we had an Albania with no rift just before. Okay, even Stevens. Both won a round. They were just about in the right country that time. I think that's only one so far. So that looks like the sun's in the south. Got yellow lines. We've got big square poles, which I would be thinking was an Asian thing. Wait, we're driving on the left though. Yeah, that could still be an Asian thing though, couldn't it? Could be Thailand or Indonesia. Could actually still be India, couldn't it? But I don't know, maybe we just go Thailand. Or maybe not. No, what am I doing? Oh, I moved away. Big hit as well. Where was I here? I kind of doubled the damage by moving away. Oops. Okay. Driving on the right. Probably African country. We've got a mosque there, but that's not a guarantee, is it? Oh, I might have seen a flag there somewhere, but no, it's not that. Just gonna go with a UAE, I think. Oh, it was Tunisia. Game over. Easy win for them. That did not go well at all, that one. Okay, let's just go again. Immediate vibe says Eastern Europe. Could be maybe Austria, Switzerland, but it's not really feeling like that, is it? It's fairly flat. I kind of thinking maybe a flat southern Poland, maybe. Don't know the utility poles though, so probably fell down a bit on that. Croatia then, eh? Oh, I need to learn that one. The V-shaped bollard. That's at least twice I've had that, and it's like, okay, that's really, it's one of the few that's very distinct. It's been part of the struggle of trying to figure out which metas to learn first. Is like, almost none of them are absolutely black and white, yes, no, definitive. Sun's in the south, so that's Europe. Is this? I mean, see, like this as well. This kind of shape, but not this exact shape, comes up in multiple countries. And I think the first time I saw it, it was as if the guide that I was looking at was kind of claiming that it was definitive thing in a certain country, and then of course I saw it in 2 or 3 other countries and got things wrong and stuff. You know what I think though? It could be Spain. And in the spirit of not taking forever over these things these days, I'm gonna go with the Spain. And if we're wrong, we're wrong. Oh, is that yellow though? Front one yellow and a kind of V shape. It was Spain. And in fact, even in the area that I put it. Nice. Subconscious is learning quicker than the front brain. Is that how it works? Front brain? Is that is the not subconscious bit the front brain? Is that how it works? Tekanan Rendar gas pipeline. I'm driving on the left. Are we thinking this is Indonesia? Don't know for sure. Gonna start with that though, and having drilled it into myself initially and then somehow backslidden to having 2 rounds in daily challenges this week where I've just not plonked. We plonk, always. Kulitan Kalaman, yeah, there's probably really good stuff. Some of it maybe just out of reach. Some of it I just don't know, I'm not aware of. Is that a place name? I don't know Mampet anyway though. And now I'm back around in a circle looking at the stuff I was looking at right at the beginning. Sepanjang. I could have just done a bit of scanning, I guess, couldn't I? Because I just plonked. Plonked and hit guess fast so that they had less time, but it worked out okay anyway. We got the round win on that one. Oh dear, we're just out in the woods. What's the meta on a single purple band around a tree in the middle of the woods? That's an interesting gate. That's kind of not on the road. The path just goes straight past the gate. That's fascinating. Is that a mailbox? An individual one? I can't tell which way the sun is. I hate having to do this. I have no idea really. I'm gonna go there. It's a complete stab in the dark. Okay, we got lucky. We're not into Maltese yet, and although there was a big difference, we still survive. Now we are into Maltese though, and any big mistake means it's game over for me. I'm driving on the right. Feels like the US again this time. The sun is to the south, I would say. And it feels like US or Canada. Maybe a little bit more this way. This could be it. One of us could win. either way, but no, we were actually so close that we go again. One more round. Well, at least one more round. But the further we go into multis, the more likely any kind of difference is a finisher for someone. Is that a follow car? Is that a police car? I can't tell. I'm not sure it is. This is very red soil. Martins. That doesn't seem Portuguese though, so probably not. Oh, I don't like this one at all. It can't be Australia, can it? Is it gonna be Kenya or something? It is Brazil! No way! Oh well. Much learning to do. Oh, we've got a match left to go. Okay, one more. I thought that was the last one. Cool Ocean 734. For some reason that seems familiar. But maybe just because it's like one of their generic. That almost looked Sri Lankan for a second, but this is much more Japanese. I think we are probably in Japan. Mountain to the south. And the north. No idea. It could be Taiwan, I guess. Could be anywhere. Let's go there. A bit further south in Japan, we got lucky. Both hedged pretty much. So that was just luck of the draw on that one. Double poles. Don't know it. Driving on the right. We see which way the sun's going. From the south. Do you think this is Europe though? Quite rough road. So maybe a Romania. It's quite flat. Very flat. Not sure about this for Romania, to be honest. I don't know this one at all. Wow. It literally was Romania, so we actually got a country right today. Is that the first time? No, it can't be the first time, but other than very obvious ones, that's one of the first today. Can't pick out whether there's blue on the plates there, of course. Looks like a tourist spot, a view somewhere. Can't tell if it's a sea anywhere. But it feels almost like it could be coastal, but it's also piney. Oh, can we see? Can't see a blue on that, but it looks... That almost looks like a yellow rear plate. I don't like this at all. That doesn't look like anywhere in the UK to me. Why am I doing this? It was Northern Ireland. It was literally the UK. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. What? I mean, that's a bad guess still, but we won the round. Yeah, mind blown. You and me both. It was just that yellow rear plate with no EU blue mark on the left of it. It was like, wait, are we in the UK? But they were parked up on the right with the car doors open, which is not right at all. So here we go. The Trident in India is that Karnataka. No. That's such a rubbish, such a rubbish meta. Sorry. Sorry, just is. Does that help tell us that we're driving on the left or not? They're on this road as you come in, but how far from the entry in from the T-junction? That kind of looks like it might be an Australian pole though, so do we just hedge over there? Space plonk! No, let's come in closer. It doesn't look very urban though. Right. Getting some interesting rounds in this match. This is fun. And still neck and neck. We're into the multis now. Got a bit of mini lake action. Got some birch trees now. Where would you find birch trees? I wonder. A mountain in the south there. I'm not sure about that. Not sure about that at all. Worked out reasonably well. That was very much luck though. Uh-oh. That's the back of a sign. We're driving on the left. The coverage is kind of horrible. That doesn't tell me much. White van over there. Should recognize the poles, but don't. Oh, it's horrible. This is where it all goes horribly wrong. Just go there. Don't like it. It's Botswana. That's a big hit, but not enough. Amazing. I thought that'd be enough. I suppose we're not. Yeah, we're not into high multis yet, are we? This Japan. A lot of utility there. Not sure about the little sheds though. No, maybe the road doesn't look right. And I think we're driving on the right, so it's not Japan. Flat. Quite flat at least. Bit hilly to the south. The railway line. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we are definitely driving on the right. How about the sun? Let me see what direction the sun is. Not particularly. Oh, I don't like it. It's been a rough one, this one. I've not been confident with any of the guesses in this match. I was all set to hit GG again there. I suppose it's only because Russia's so wide that they're so far away that saved me, basically. So I think we're driving on the right now, though. No, we're driving on the left. Is it Thailand then? Looks like Thai. We've got big waterway. Maybe here somewhere. Which side of us is that? It's north even? Let's just go in. Okay, that was a surprisingly big hit this time. Both in the right country, both a long way away. I think that says something along the lines of Mitnia Terminal, but that doesn't particularly help. And the Cyrillic probably tells us both the same thing, that it's potentially Russia, potentially Ukraine. If they know their aerials, though, that might give the game away for them. I don't know. Edge in Moscow, Ukraine, west of Russia. No, I think they win now. Yeah. GG. I think we punched above our weight surviving as long as we did in that last match there. Anyway, that's it for this week on those. Might have a week off next week, as I say, and do something different video-wise. But we'll be back to these at some point. We definitely want to keep playing matches, but they're just maybe not the best way to learn quickly. Thanks for watching this one anyway, and we will be back with Duels at some point, but not immediately, not tomorrow and not next week. But I'll see you soon. Bye.